G'day guys, back again. Just give you another look at a couple more bolt action rifles. We'll start off firstly with the little one here. It's the Remington 700 in 223. Short little barrel on her, 16.5-inch barrel, threaded, heavy contour barrel. You'll hear a lot of people say, if you want to do long range shooting, don't go with a shorter barrel. But I've shot a few pests easily at 350 meters. So unless you want to get out there real far, I'm pretty happy to say that a 16.5-inch barrel will suit a lot of people's needs, especially in Australia. You're not taking too long shots when you're hunting or just having a plink. Just got a Redfield Revenge on here. I believe it's 8 to 18. Good little scope. Good for the price. I think it was only around that $500 mark, so it served me well. Only thing I would like to do with the old Remington is get a detachable magazine. I find that the full plate magazine is very reliable. You have to put those rounds in there in the perfect spot to get it to feed correctly, and it can be a bit of a pain if you want to get a quick second shot off, and it's very frustrating sometimes. Other than that, the rifle's very accurate. Bolt was a bit gritty to start with, but it's probably had a couple of hundred rounds through her now, and she's nice and smooth. As you would have seen if you're into guns, Remington 700s are very reliable and very well tested over time, so it's a great gun. I'm sure in the future I'll be purchasing another Remington 700 in a different calibre, I suppose. Next one we've got is just me Tikka T3 in 308. Old girl, she's I think that's the Hunter model, stainless fluted. So you get a bit of nice looking fluted barrel there, which they say helps with heat retention, gets rid of a bit of heat there, makes the barrel a bit lighter too, so she's good for carrying around in the bush. Just got a little bit of a cheek pad there, comes in handy. You can put your phone in there. She's got a little zipper, a few rounds in there if it's raining, you can keep them nice and dry. What else can we say? It comes with I think it's a 4-shot or 3-shot detachable magazine, which is if I can get it out for you, that is. There you go, just single stack polymer, very tough. No troubles with that. Feeds any type of ammunition, up to heavy stuff, round stuff. Never had a drama. And if you've been looking at the Tikkas online or on videos, you probably would have seen how smooth the action is. It's unbelievable just how smooth it is. For that, you don't even have to put any effort into it. Very well made. Just got a for the life of me I can't even remember what the bloody scope is. I know it's 4 to 12. Jeez, total blank. But yeah, it's got an illuminated reticle, which is good for low light shooting. There's a little battery in here. You switch him on, lights up the reticle or your crosshair green. I believe you can get it in other colours too, but yeah, it's great for low light shooting. Gives you a good picture there, which is great if you're shooting it at night or in the early morning. So I believe it's, oh sorry, now I remember, it's a Bushnell Tactical Elite scope, so that's it's a bit more of a higher end scope. I think I paid around the $1,200 mark for it. Good scope. It's a bit, some would say it's a bit tactical for a hunting rifle, but yeah, she does the job. It's great scope. Yeah, so hopefully just give you guys a bit of a insight if you're interested in these rifles. I wouldn't take them back, that's for sure. I love both of them. They shoot very well. Yeah, very reliable. Even with in the 223, I shoot ammo, Australian made ammo. I think they use Sierra Game King ballistic tick bullets, 55 grains. Just use that in there. It's Australian made by OSA, Buffalo River. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Very well priced ammo. I think pick up a can of 900 rounds for around $600. So you're doing pretty well there if you get a hold of that. But yeah, you group at 100 meters easily, half-inch groups with this rifle and that ammunition, which is just unbelievable. You would love just to see what hand loads, what accuracy you'd get with hand loads out of it. So yeah, it's a handy little rifle. This boy, I've shoot quite a lot of different ammo on it. I've found the AMAX or ZMAX, I believe Hornady call them, the zombie looking packet. I think they're 168 grain. I can't remember what they call the bullet, but yeah, it's very accurate out of this rifle. Again, you get you'll never get more than an inch group at 100 meters. You're lucky to get more than an inch group at 200 meters with that ammunition. I've achieved very small groups. I think I shot a 5-shot group at 200 meters with this, and I think it was about 0.7 of an inch. So old fella just having a mow. Yeah, both very reliable guns. Like I say, I wouldn't trade them for anything for the money that they're worth. So unless you have 10 grand, you want to get a Beretta, Macmillan or something like that. Beautiful guns, and yeah, if you like any more info on these or some more specs, let me know, and or the scopes or whatever tickles your fancy. Yeah, I can give you some tips. Cheers for watching, guys. Have a good one, eh?